From a hot start to playing through injury to making the national title game, it's safe to say it's been a pretty up and down year for Washington receiver Jalen McMillan. But with 2023 firmly in the past and the draft almost here, it's time to see just what McMillan will bring to his NFL squad on this 2-minute drill. The first thing you'll notice on Jalen McMillan's tape are the bevy of scenarios designed to grant him a free release to take the ball in his hands and run. On these plays, Jalen McMillan plays loose, with quick balanced feet letting him slip around would-be tacklers for extra yardage. His fast feet are also a boon to him in his route running, where he combines them with a variety of upper body motions to get defenders moving the wrong way. Once he has defenders off balance, he's smooth in stacking them behind him, ensuring that he has plenty of open space to work with downfield. McMillan did most of his damage in the middle of the field and working out of the slot, with most of his catches outside the hashes coming on curls, while his outside reps tended to break inward. On extended plays, McMillan always makes sure to keep his eyes looking back as he searches for space to flash open for the quarterback. The primary concerns with McMillan stem from a single issue, a lack of physicality. If he can't shed defenders with his footwork or beat them clean off the line, the contact he invites is something he never seems to be able to struggle through. It's far too easy to dislodge him from his routes, and in the numerous screens and run-after-catch scenarios the Washington offense set up for him, he was much more of a tackle slipper than a tackle breaker. His hand fighting when tightly covered could still use some serious work, and while he plays the ball well through the air, he lacks the ability to disengage from the defender to go up and get it. I'm also worried that the games where he was hampered by his injury could be a preview of what he's like against faster opposition in the NFL, where his fakes simply didn't buy him enough time to stack the coverage downfield, limiting him to short yardage plays. My comparison for Jalen McMillan is former Bears wide receiver Anthony Miller. Miller and McMillan both built their game around their ability to make quick adjustments and selling routes. Their athletic traits and experience both in the slot and on the outside are also quite similar. They even both share some negative traits with their tendency to overrun their routes and lose their hands in concentration. McMillan is a bit taller and faster than Miller was, and I personally think he carries a bit more potential as he moves into his NFL career. However, I still think he'll need to land on a team that will commit to scheming to his strengths, with the Vikings being my preferred destination. As it sits now, expectation is that McMillan will probably land in the 3rd round, though depending on how the board falls, I could see him dropping into the compensatory picks or the early 4th. And that's the 2-minute drill.